Hello, WFISD family, and welcome to the second edition of Inside WFISD. I'm Superintendent Dr. Donnie Lee, and thanks for watching and for everything you do to make our school special. Today, we're going to celebrate highlights from the second 6 weeks and look ahead as we wrap up a fantastic first semester. So, let's jump in. First, an important update on elementary attendance zones. As you know, Jefferson Elementary will close at the end of the school year, and McNeil Elementary will open next year. To prepare, the board approved changes that affect Jefferson, West Foundation, and Fowler. Beginning with the 26 to 27 school year, all Jefferson students will be zoned to McNeil Elementary. West Foundation students who live south of Kell will move to McNeil. Fowler students who live west of Barnett Road will move to McNeil. Families with current fourth graders in the affected areas will have a choice. Your child may remain at the current elementary school for fifth grade or move to McNeil Elementary. You will be able to make that selection in January during the student transfer period. To make this simple, we are launching a zoning website where you can type in your address and see your school for the upcoming year. We will share that link as soon as it is live. Speaking of McNeil Elementary, the transformation is moving quickly. Inside the building, walls are coming down and new learning spaces are going up. Students will have pod-style areas, a STEAM space, and a refreshed cafeteria. Outside, you will soon see work begin to take place and to take shape, such as 2 new playgrounds. Drive by in the coming weeks and you will notice these big changes. Next, WFISD and Third Future Schools will expand our partnership. Starting next year, Third Future will operate Southern Hills Elementary and Booker T. Washington, in addition to Hershey Middle School. We've already hosted one town hall meeting with students and staff and parents, along with stakeholders, and 4 additional meetings are planned for the spring. With this change, the bilingual program currently at Southern Hills will move to Fane Elementary next year. Also, students who live on Professional Drive and currently attend Fane will be rezoned to Southern Hills. We will continue to communicate directly with affected families and provide transition support. The WFISD Foundation and Atmos Energy are teaming up to install book vending machines at every elementary campus. Scotland Park Elementary and Booker T. Washington Elementary have theirs already, and more machines will roll out beginning this spring. By the completion of this initiative, all 14 elementary campuses will have a book vending machine. Thank you to Atmos Energy for investing in our students and the WFISD Literacy Initiative. Does your student ride the school bus? If so, you'll be interested in our new safety tool. We are introducing Zonar scanning cards for bus riders. We will pilot the cards at Burgess and Cunningham Elementaries with the goal of expanding to all elementary campuses by winter break. Parents of elementary bus riders, please download the Zonar app. You will receive real-time alerts when your child boards and exits the bus, along with location details. Your campus will send step-by-step instructions soon. Time for some athletic news. Memorial defended the Crosstown Showdown Trophy this year with a big win over Legacy, keeping the trophy on their side of town for yet another year. The Mavericks also earned a trip to the football playoffs for the second straight year. Volleyball has been a highlight for WFISD, with both Memorial and Legacy earning playoff spots. This season was historic for Legacy, marking their first ever postseason appearance. Last weekend, WFISD had the honor of hosting the 3A volleyball semifinalists at Legacy High School. While neither Memorial nor Legacy played, the crowds were huge, the matches were thrilling, and it was a perfect chance to showcase our amazing new schools. Cross country is making a mark as well. WFISD hosted the district meet, and 3 Memorial Maverick runners advanced to regionals. Army commit Antonio Montoya led the way, pacing the boys' field and capturing the district championship. Swimming continues to shine, with Memorial setting multiple school records at nearly every meet. On the tennis courts, Legacy wrapped up a successful season with a playoff berth, capping a great year for the Leopards. Looking ahead, WFISD is expanding opportunities for student athletes. Wrestling will be coming to both schools next year, with the school board approving new equipment to get the program started. And basketball season is already underway. Fans can check out our team previews now on the WFISD Athletics Facebook page to see what's ahead this season, as well as so much more on WFISD Athletics. And now joining us on Inside WFISD is science teacher and robotics coach, Jessica Mitchell.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Thanks, Ms. Mitchell, for joining us. So you are a robotics coach, and a lot of our community may go, what is that and what do you do? So here's our opportunity to ask you, Ms. Mitchell, what is a robotics coach? And talk us through a little bit about what does that encumber?
Well, for robotics, we actually build a robot that moves and has to perform a certain function. The team that we're on, or the team that went to state this year, or is going to state this year, they got plywood and metal, and we had to cut it and program it and make wheels and decide what function it was going to do. And so that's robotics. We build a robot and it has to serve a certain function.
And what specific function does that robot have to do in order to win state?
So this year's challenge was an AI challenge that was based loosely on the Amazon sorting robots. And the competition, there's golf balls that we have to sort out. Some are heavier, some are lighter. And so our robot has to go gather the golf balls and then get them to certain areas where they can be sorted.
That is really neat. So how many people are on a robotics team?
You can, on the best competition, you can have as many as you want. We have 10 at McNeil that made it.
Okay, so you had 10 at now it's Ryder Middle School,
Ryder,
right?
yes,
I know it's easy to, yeah. So you have 10 at Ryder and various ages, various grades. Walk us through your team. What does that
The team has been, we started the team in 6th grade and most of them have carried through. So they're mostly 8th graders this year. And I think we have one 7th grader. And so
this is the very first time that they've qualified for state?
It is. It's we've had it for 3 years, going for 3 years, and this is our first time to make it to state. It was actually a surprise. We thought we didn't make it because we were number 11 out of the rankings. And then we had given all the stuff back that we were supposed to get back and left, and they called us in Decatur and said, hey, you need to come back and get your stuff because you're going to state.
That's amazing. So the top 10 make it?
The top 10 made it, but since we're competing non-UIL as a middle school, the top 3 that weren't in that top 10 got to go as well.
I get it. And so y'all competed there in Decatur, you said?
We were in Dallas.
You got to go to Dallas, which is a great experience for our kids. And now that they get to go to state, where is that?
That is at the Coliseum at Dallas Fair Park. And there's going to be 80 teams from all over the state of Texas. There's actually some from Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Alabama coming as well. And we were one of 5 middle school teams that competed. This is generally a high school competition.
Correct, yes.
So it's pretty exciting, and we're going to be gone there for 4 days doing the competition. We have to do marketing. We have to sell the robot. We have to compete with the robot. We had to do an engineering journal with the robot. It's pretty intensive competition.
So what is your background? What do you teach at Ryder?
I am an 8th grade science teacher, and I have my one little 6th grade class. But my background is just science itself, the curiosity, the what happens if we do this, and just experimenting and solving problems.
Well, that's exactly what you're doing, and we appreciate you leading that initiative. some of our community and parents may hear that term STEAM. Well, you're the definition of ensuring that our kids know STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. There's a lot of STEAM in robotics.
There really is. In arts, I mean, we had to have a full marketing display, and our robot actually looks like a little lemon because it's called Citrus.
And so this robot that was built, it's one robot that was built and designed by your 10 students, and who is operating? Is it operated by one? How does that look? And
we have a team of 5 that operated.
That operated, okay.
So the team broke down pretty easy this year. It's 5 builders and 5 on the marketing team.
I love it. So, okay, so final question, when is state?
State is December 11th through 13th.
Okay, well, good luck to you. Good luck
thank
to your
you.
team. Best wishes to you, and thank you for what you do for WFISD
I appreciate it.
and for leading the robotics team.
Thank you for what you do too.
Thank you so much. And as always, we thank you for joining us on this edition of Inside WFISD. We'll see you next time.